Have you ever heard of a punishment so severe that it instilled unwavering discipline among soldiers? Welcome to the brutal world of the Roman military, where decimation wasn't just a word, it was a deadly reality. Imagine this. In a unit that failed its mission, every 10th soldier was chosen by lot and executed by his comrades. It sounds horrifying, and it was. But this extreme measure ensured that Roman soldiers were among the most disciplined and formidable warriors in history. In today's video, we're diving deep into the chilling practice of decimation. Picture yourself as a Roman soldier, knowing that your survival didn't just depend on your own bravery, but on the collective success of your entire unit. This relentless pressure forged an unbreakable bond of brotherhood and fierce dedication. Modern leaders can take a page from this ancient playbook, not by resorting to such brutal methods, but by understanding the power of accountability and high standards in driving team performance. We'll explore how the timeless concept of accountability is still relevant today. Just look at the rigorous training programs of elite military units like the Navy SEALs. They enforce strict standards and harsh penalties for failure, instilling a sense of shared responsibility and consequence. By the end of this video, you'll see how the ancient Romans' ironclad discipline can inspire modern management strategies and team dynamics. Next, we'll sail into another ingenious Roman strategy that took their battles to the seas. Stay tuned as we unravel the secrets behind their innovative naval warfare tactics. If you think decimation was intense, wait until you hear about the corvus and how it revolutionized Roman sea battles. Let's set sail into history. Decimation for discipline. The Romans had a way of keeping their soldiers in line that was as brutal as it was effective. Decimation. Picture this. Every 10th man in a disgraced unit was executed by his comrades. It sounds harsh, and it was, but it worked wonders for discipline. This drastic measure ensured every Roman soldier knew the severe consequences of failure, making them fight harder and stay committed in battles. The Roman legions, renowned for their fearsome reputation, relied on such ironclad discipline to become one of the most formidable military forces in ancient history. Now, imagine being a Roman soldier, knowing that your very life depended not just on your bravery, but on the collective success of your unit. This psychological pressure forged a bond of brotherhood and unwavering dedication among the troops. Modern managers can take a leaf out of this ancient history playbook. Maintaining high standards and accountability within teams can drive performance. Of course, the methods should be less lethal. Think more along the lines of performance reviews and incentives. The concept of accountability is timeless. For instance, consider the rigorous training programs used by elite military units today, like the Navy SEALs. They don't decimate, but they do enforce strict standards and harsh penalties for failure. By instilling a sense of shared responsibility and consequence, just as the Roman army did, modern organizations can inspire loyalty and excellence. The next topic will delve into another ingenious Roman strategy, this time, one that took their battles to the seas. Innovative naval warfare. When it came to naval battles, the Romans were initially outclassed by more experienced navies. But they didn't let that stop them. During the First Punic War, they came up with a game-changing invention, the corvus. This clever device was essentially a boarding bridge that allowed Roman soldiers to turn sea battles into land battles, where they had the upper hand. Imagine the surprise of their enemies when, instead of a typical naval skirmish, they faced the brutal efficiency of the Roman legions up close. The corvus was a testament to Roman ingenuity and adaptability. In a way, it's like a business today using innovative technology to gain a competitive edge. For example, think about how companies use cutting-edge software to optimize their operations, or how social media influencers leverage algorithms to maximize their reach. The key takeaway here is to use your strengths in unexpected ways to overcome challenges. If you're good at something, find a way to apply it in different arenas, just as the Romans did with their superior infantry tactics at sea. Innovation isn't just about creating something new, it's about seeing old problems through a new lens. The Romans turned the tides of war by leveraging their existing strengths in a novel context. Modern businesses can learn from this by continually looking for ways to adapt their core competencies to new situations. Up next, we'll explore another brilliant Roman tactic, this time on land, with Julius Caesar's impressive siege strategies. Double fortifications at Alesia. Julius Caesar was a master strategist, and his siege of Alesia is a prime example of Roman military brilliance. Faced with a fortified town and a massive Gallic relief force, Caesar employed double fortifications, a circumvallation and a contravallation. This meant he built walls both to trap the defenders inside and to protect his army from external attackers. This dual-layered defense showcased not just the strength of the Roman legions, but also their engineering prowess and meticulous planning. Imagine being a Gallic warrior, seeing not one but two daunting walls standing between you and your objective. This psychological blow was just as powerful as the physical barrier. In modern terms, think about how comprehensive planning and preparation can set you apart in any endeavor. Whether it's a business project or personal goal, having a well-thought-out plan that covers all contingencies can make the difference between success and failure. It's like preparing for an exam by not just studying the material, but also understanding the format, potential questions, and time management strategies. Caesar's double fortifications are akin to a modern company's multi-layered security systems. Just as the Roman walls kept enemies at bay, robust cybersecurity measures protect sensitive information from breaches. This approach underscores the importance of thorough preparation and strategic foresight. Up next, we'll delve into the subtle art of Roman psychological warfare and diplomacy, exploring their divide and conquer tactics. Divide and conquer. The Romans were not just masters of physical warfare, they were also adept at psychological strategies. One of their most effective tactics was divide and conquer. By fostering dissent and exploiting existing rivalries among their enemies, the Romans could weaken their opponents from within. A prime example of this was during their conquest of Britain, where they turned various tribes against each other, making their conquest much more manageable. Think about how powerful this strategy is in today's context. In business, for instance, understanding the competitive landscape and using strategic partnerships can help you outmaneuver rivals. It's like observing how major corporations might enter strategic alliances to isolate a common competitor. The key is in recognizing the strengths and weaknesses within the competition and using that knowledge to your advantage. This isn't about creating conflict, but rather about navigating the existing landscape smartly. On a more personal level, this tactic can be applied to networking and relationship building. By understanding the dynamics within a group and aligning yourself with the right allies, you can achieve your goals more effectively. It's akin to navigating office politics or forming study groups that leverage each member's strengths. The Romans knew that unity within their ranks and division among their enemies could turn the tide of any conflict. Up next, we'll explore how the Romans' sophisticated approach to warfare cemented their legacy in military history. Sophisticated Roman military legacy. The Roman military legacy is a cornerstone of ancient history, showcasing the blend of discipline, innovation, and strategy that defined their approach to warfare. From the rigorous training of the Roman legions to their use of advanced engineering in battlefield fortifications, the Romans set a high bar for military excellence. Their ability to adapt and refine their tactics over time was crucial to their enduring dominance. For the Roman army, success was not just about brute force, but also about leveraging intellect and technology. This sophisticated approach is why their military strategies are still studied in military history today. One of the most iconic examples of their advanced tactics was the organization of the Roman legions. These units were highly structured, with a clear chain of command and specialized roles that maximized efficiency and combat effectiveness. This structure allowed the Roman army to execute complex maneuvers and adapt to changing battlefield conditions swiftly. Modern military organizations continue to draw inspiration from this system, emphasizing the importance of training, discipline, and hierarchical organization. The Romans also excelled in logistics and supply chain management, ensuring their armies were well-provisioned even during prolonged campaigns. They built an extensive network of roads, facilitating rapid troop movements and efficient communication across the vast Roman Empire. Today, businesses and military organizations alike recognize the critical role of logistics in achieving operational success. It's a lesson in the importance of infrastructure and planning that transcends centuries. In essence, the legacy of the Roman military is a testament to the power of strategic thinking and adaptability. Their blend of discipline, innovative tactics, and logistical prowess created a formidable force that shaped the course of ancient history. By studying and applying these principles, modern leaders can glean valuable insights into effective strategy and leadership. This concludes our exploration of Roman military history, a saga of ingenuity and strength that continues to inspire and instruct. Conclusion: we've journeyed through the harsh yet effective discipline of the Roman military, where the fear of decimation ensured that every soldier fought with unyielding determination. This brutal practice may seem distant from our modern world, but its core lesson about the power of accountability and high standards remains incredibly relevant. Imagine how applying these principles today could transform our workplaces, schools, and teams. By fostering a culture of responsibility and collective success, we can inspire dedication and excellence, just as the Romans did. It's about setting clear expectations, maintaining high standards, and understanding that every individual's performance impacts the entire group's success. The Roman legions became one of the most formidable forces in history, not just through their physical prowess, but through their unwavering discipline and innovative strategies. As we've seen, whether it's decimation or the ingenious use of the corvus in naval warfare, the Romans consistently adapted and excelled by leveraging their strengths in new ways. In our next video, we'll continue to uncover more of these brilliant Roman tactics and see how their ancient wisdom can be applied in today's world. From innovative strategies on the battlefield to sophisticated engineering feats, the Romans left a legacy that still influences us today. Thank you for watching. If you found this exploration of Roman discipline fascinating, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into Roman military genius. Leave a comment below with your thoughts on how accountability and high standards have impacted your own experiences. Let's continue this journey through history together. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.